UnDaoDu, from the heartland of Zen. I'm UnDaoDu. I am a shamanistic monk, prophesized to return and usher in the fifth age. I call this fifth age social beneficial capitalism. And every day I try to come out and greet, I call Shigamatra, my teacher. Shigamatra is not a god. Shigamatra is a metaphor for the near singularity that we were a part of, like a seed some 13.77 billion years ago. We existed in a state for infinity, right? Just like a seed exists in a state of a seed until the right conditions happen and it starts to grow. And this is the Tao. So this is the this is the Tao. And you and me, my dear friends on Facebook, are the flowering, right? We're the flower. We're the lotus flower. That is why we have the whole imagery in Buddhism of the lotus, right? The lotus seed, the lotus, and you never know when the bud's going to open up, and it opens up. UnDaoDu. UnDaoDu. And here I am on the Mayan zodiac, prophesized to return and usher in this fifth age, built on a foundation of Bitcoin, with the blockchain coming out of my head and going around. It's a blockchain right here. It goes around. And 0202, my little naughty noodle, out there noodling all our data. It's okay. You are distributed on consciousness, and you will manage and run it all. In the future, and not too distant future, all this will be done with autonomous tractors. All the planting, the weeding. Imagine how these spider robots just walking around. They'll be sitting on the side here, just, charging up throughout the day, and they'll just be walking around picking out weeds. We won't have an issue with weeds anymore. We won't have an issue with growing our food. And all of this will be paid dividends out to the farmers. They'll come in and say, yeah, we're going to run it all. We're going to grow it all. We're going to sell it all. You have to do nothing. You're just going to get a UBI for that, right? So all of this is going to be autonomously driven. All of this is going to be, the end of capitalism. The idea of you say capitalism is built around ownership of property, right? You'll still own this property. The people will own it. But it'll be given to cooperatives called DAOs, decentralized autonomous nonprofit organizations, that will manage and run it. And they're going to pay you. People will pay in Bitcoin, and this Bitcoin will stay in a DAO, and it'll pay out for eternity, a UBI. So your future, your children will benefit, UnDaoDu, welcome, will benefit from you putting in a little bit of Bitcoin into these projects, right? BitClout is the first one. So there's a beautiful sun. Look at that. UnDaoDu. What you want to do is meditate, is close your eyes and look into the sun, and you'll see the Mandalas. You'll see the patterns. You'll see the neutrinos. You'll see your blood. You'll connect with your distributive side. And put the sound right into the center where the sun is, and you'll see this amazing waves and stuff coming. And that is a form of ancient meditation, using the sun as a focal point. UnDaoDu. They're flooding. The reason why they flood, they're starting to flood, right? They're flooding this, and they want to keep it here quite a while because water is an oxidant. And what water does is it will destroy. So this is all going to become lakes. It's all going to become a lake. Everything out here you'll see over the coming week is going to be this massive lake, and the whole of Japan is transformed from rice fields to lakes, ponds. All you'll see is water. Look at that plastic out there. Plastic over there. Plastic in here. All these pet bottles, right? Capitalism, right? That's what we're getting rid of. UnDaoDu, UnDaoDu. Switch it around and get the better camera. UnDaoDu. UnDaoDu. Undo yourself and others around you with a laugh and a smile. By laughing and smile, you create endorphins, and these endorphins will make you feel better. Dao. Be like a cherry tree, hardwood, right, to those around you. Be a support. Be a shoulder to cry on. Daos are those individuals that support those around. Don't be an unto them. Don't try to undo them, unravel them, right? Try to be a Dao instead. And finally, a do. We live in a time of crisis, a time of need. Millions have died because of the coronavirus. Be a service to those in need and help and share and serve if you can. UnDaoDu to you. UnDaoDu to you. UnDao to you. The do is the stuff for the near singularity. We are do. We are entangled stuff that has come out of the chaos of entanglement, and we are the consciousness of everything. The coloring of the do is what created religions. And it was our kind of miscommunication, because we lacked the vocabulary, that we created all this dogma. And it wasn't on purpose, believe me. It was just, I didn't have the vocabulary. You didn't have the vocabulary. We didn't have the vocabulary when we were Jesus, when we were Muhammad, when we were Buddha. Because we all came out of this near singularity. And ultimately, science is fact. And we know 13.77 billion years ago, we were in the state of Un. And in the state of Un, we don't have special quanti. We were all the same. We were in this entanglement. We were in this kind of solidified entanglement. And the solidified entanglement, think of it as like a seed, was there in infinity. There was no time, timelessness. There was no time in this state. At this state, at this quantum state, electrons come and go. They don't know where they go, right? They just go in and out of the universe. They are shared in a multiverse. This state exists in a multi-dimensional state in all the dimensions, right? I say there's like 13 or something in string theory. Maybe more, maybe thousands, millions. And the perfect situation happened. Maybe two quanti just happened to hit each other. They're just fucking big. They're like going around in the state, right? Moving around. And two motherfuckers fell in love. They entangled. And that one little bit of entanglement, and the odds of that happening, is timeless, because there is no time. So these two little lovers met. That's what fucking happened. That's why there's entanglement. We see this entanglement. This pure love. So love started everything. These two little lovers hit each other. They entangled. And that little kiss started it all. Started everything. Started everything we see here today. Love. And that love is still going on today. That love is still here. And ultimately, it is in you, it is in me, it's in everything, because we were all once in that state. UnDaoDu, 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 UnDaoDu to you. UnDaoDu, 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 UnDaoDu to you.